All right. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name's Eric, and it's the beginning of our sponsored week from Wizards of the Coast. So big thank you to Wizards of the Coast. They've gave us a lot of goodies. We've got 200 packs to give out to you guys. We've got 200 packs to open on the stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be giving those packs away all throughout the week. The first link in the description box is the link to our Discord. You need to be subscribed to the channel, and you'll have to go over to the Discord to receive your pack if you win a pack. I'm going to be doing trivia throughout the stream, things like that, and we'll just have some fun with it. So if you have a neat little game that you would like me to try, so we can give some packs away like that, throw me something in the comments. But for now, we're going to stick with trivia. I hope you guys enjoy. My name's Eric. You're watching Sideboard MTG here on YouTube Gaming, and we're gonna have some arena fun, right? Just tons of packs here, and we're just gonna start cracking, right? What's up, Albatross? Dragon Lord, Madness, the mandatory shilling stream. You'll love it. Well, you know what? I'll shill for a week for some cards, right? Like, this is worth it to me, right? All we gotta do is say how good Wizards was for sponsoring a small streamer and giving them a bunch of cards. That's pretty easy to do, you know. Like I'm pretty happy with Wizards right now, staring at all of these cards and staring at all these codes that I get to give away to y'all. All right, first giveaway. If you use the link in the description box and go over to the Discord, there's a pack waiting. First person to get there gets a pack. We'll see if anyone actually makes it. What is up? Boros Boons. You have a 5-minute break in class. How is everyone? We're doing great. We're gonna have some fun. Wizards equivalent to loot boxes. That's what it is. If you want to win, you got to have the tier 1 deck, and if you want to have the tier 1 deck, you got to crack these loot boxes in order to get to it. And you know, I'm pretty happy cracking a whole bunch of free Wizards loot boxes here. I'm wanting lands, right? Like, we're not supposed to be able to hit anything we don't have anyway. So as far as the rares go, commons and uncommons, we will be hitting those. But you know, I've yet to make the Revel and Riches deck on here. I doubt I will, but you know. Ooh, favorable winds. That might actually get play. Bishop of Rebirth. Maybe we'll see some cards we had forgotten about during this, you know. When it attacks, we get to return a creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. You still got to make it attack, right? We've tried it in the past. It dies before you ever get to swing with it, right? Fleet Swallower. Oh my goodness. You guys remember this with Godpharaoh's Gift, right? Just mill people's decks out. Good times. Turn 4, mill you. I mean, I'm loving the wild cards, right? So when we started here, I have 2 rares and about 45 commons and uncommons. So we'll remember that. Spell Swindle, all the treasure stuff. Jank's like, man, I've got a deck for you. You're already pulling it. I've got a deck for you. You're on the laptop. Discord not installed. Leslie's on the PC. Well, all right. So tell me someone has already snagged that pack. I see Albatross and Cole Rogers here. Did you guys get the pack, Cole or Albatross? All right. Don't worry, there'll be more just randomly thrown into the Discord, and we'll have some fun when we get into some gameplay here in a little bit. We've got a Devs deck coming up after this pack opening stream. The goal is going to be to try to run Devs deck on Arena after this. I don't know if I'll have all the cards, but we're gonna try. Herald of Secret streams. Show me what you got. Show me what you're working with. working with wild cards. That's what we're working with. Wild cards. Entrancing Melody. I think that pretty much completes my set of Entrancing Melodies. Arcane Adaptation. Sweet. Might actually get to play that Liliana deck before it rotates out. You got the pack? Rocker. Nice. Congratulations, Rocker. Have you guys seen this? People are playing this on Arena in the Feather deck, main deck, Tocatli Honor Guard, just because it's... Oh, Boros Boons with the surprise mechanics. Tocatli Honor Guard in the Feather decks, because you don't have any Enter the Battlefield triggers on Feather, or in the Feather decks, and it's just shutting down cards like Risen Reef and all the Explore mechanics. Like, so Tocatli Honor Guard still floating around as a thing. I thought it was pretty interesting. Oh, surprise mechanics. That's great. Surprise treasure map. We should do that for the rest of these 200 packs, right? Just surprise spell swindle. Open another pack. Didn't get what you wanted. It wasn't a Carnage Tyrant. Surprise. That is a surprise right there. Nice little rare. Gotta love those rare wild cards, right? It is good tech, Rocker. It really is. Because that deck doesn't actually care about Enter the Battlefield triggers. I mean, you get to run that card like pretty much free and clear in that deck. Thematic Compass. Always like that card. Jank is in Discord now. Awesome. Well, I think Rocker got over there before you got a chance, and he got that first pack. Fleet Swallower again. Wild cards all day, right? Just give me them wild cards. Sword Point Diplomacy. This is a Rush card right here. If you're a member of the chat, you know who Rush is. He loves Sword Point Diplomacy. That and Risk Factor, right? More wild cards. Give them to me. Shadowed Caravan. Well, yes, we've got Discord. I'm going to be using Discord more often, right? We're going to be using it a lot this week because Discord's going to be our way to give away packs. I don't have any way to directly message the subscribers and things like that on YouTube, so in order to give packs away to you guys, I pretty much have to have a Discord, invite you guys to Discord, and then those that show up in Discord and are participating in the chats when we're giving the packs away will have the option to win them. That's how I can do the giveaway, so that's how I'm going to do the giveaway, right? Remember, uncommon wildcards are super valuable. Yes, but we're already at 54 uncommon, so for some reason I think common and uncommon wildcards are not going to be a problem. I'm going to be needing those mythics. How about them mythics though, right? Definitely going to be needing those mythics. Going to be needing those mythic rare wild cards and the rare wild cards. All of them. Just give them to me. Surprise, Modern Fane. That's I like that card. Modern Fane's pretty cool. Might actually get some play now that Soren's around. What? These old cards going to get play? If you buy one of these packs right now, it tells you that these are going to rotate out. Are you sure you want to buy them? All right, what do we got? Oh, Sanctum Seeker. Give it to me. I'm loving it. I'm loving the vampires. That's what I want out of this. More dinos, more vampires. Not that dino. Not that dino. What was it? It was 8 seconds too late. What? So Wizards posted an abridged version of the War of the Spartan novel in their story archives, and you read all 5 chapters of it and couldn't fall asleep because you felt too sad for the main character. Aww. Madness Connected. You managed to make a Smurf account for LOL and named yourself what? Chadian Jura? Oh my goodness. Chatty and Jorah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So many packs. Yes, Wizards was very nice. Wizards was great. Tishana, why didn't we ever make this work? We did with like Sunbird's Invocation, right? No, I'm not opening times 10. I need to make this a show, and if we just bust through these at times 10, it's going to be done very quickly, and I don't want to do that. I want to take time and talk to you guys about the meta. I'm sure some of you guys have questions and like you want to air those out, and we all kind of talk about them. So by all means, just ask away if you're curious about something currently going on. Sexy Pirate Jace, that's right, Sexy Pirate Jace. You thought we had a deck to play? We do have a Debs deck later if we pull the cards to build it. Otherwise, I've got to do the Debs deck on something other than Arena. MTGO. Which I'm not sponsored for this week, so. I think we're going to be able to build a Debs deck, though. Vance's Blasting Cannons. This was a good card. Well, there is such a thing as Christmas in July. Yes, there is. Legion's Landing. Could have sworn I already had 4 of those. Maybe I only had 3. Vanquisher's Banner, just as it's leaving, but we did get the new one, right? Support Sword Point Diplomacy. Well, that's it. That does it for Ixalan. Moving on to Rivals. Sounds like a world you don't want to live in. Well, that's the world we live in. What? Path of Discovery. More wild cards. Captain's Hook. Nobody's wanting to play a Captain's Hook. What is Val linking here? Oh, this is going to be bad, isn't it? It's going to be bad. Do I need to kill the music? What do we got? What are you bringing me, chat? Hey, Cedric Phillips. I like Cedric. He's a good announcer. Good personality. Drafts. Evolve your battlefield pet. Become a featured creator. This is where you sign up for becoming a featured creator if you want to do that. Right? We should be on. Oh look! Hey, look! There I am. How about that? What a handsome guy. How about that? Featured creator. Well, thanks, Val. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. What's Ben Stark? I don't want to watch Ben Stark. Oh, they put me by Voxy. No one's going to look at me. Everybody's just going to look straight at Voxy. Alright, moving on. What did we get? Golden Guardian. Don't watch yourself. You'll create a paradox. Is that what happens? Oh no. Oh no. Well, we got Ben Stark up there right now. So, Lindra the Dusk Rose. This card. I wanted this card to be so good. I hated the way it was worded for Brawl. Like, I wanted to play that Brawl deck, but the way Brawl worked, you didn't have the option to leave it in your graveyard or to let your commander die. So, yeah. Paradox Engine was banned today. Radiant Destiny. That card could fit in Vampires. We may find some more good Vampires in here. Deeproot Elite. How about them Merfolk, right? Alright. More rare. More wild cards here. Galta. We have the special Galtas though. We don't need that Galta. It was the event. We earned those pretty Galtas, right? Brass's Bounty. That's somebody else. Somebody will put together some type of jank with that. I know it. Legion Lieutenant. Definitely need those, I think. All right. The perfect rare card. The perfect rare. Bridge from Below was banned in Modern. Yeah, I wanted to play. I wanted to play the Hogak deck and never got around to it thanks to 4th of July weekend. So, oh well. Didn't get to play that greatness. I can't believe they banned Bridge though. Like that just seems a little harsh to ban Bridge. Tindershoot Dryad, those cards are awesome. You give 0 poops about the banning announcement. Why not? You don't have a single poop to give? Not one? Alright. Mythic rare wild cards and Mistbinder and like just all the good stuff. All the good stuff. I think that's what we're really looking for out of some of these older sets is just rare wild cards. And this is all Primal Tide. No, I didn't have 4 of that. No way. But that doesn't stop it from being all over your feed today, right? Well, that's true. I mean, people are going to report on it, right? I almost said I'm fresh out. Fresh out. Kumina's Awakening. This card seems like it would have been really good. Like, yeah. Oh, okay. So Bridge wasn't in Modern Horizons, so that's why they could ban it. You don't want to ban something out of the set you just printed, like my beloved dinosaur. What was it? Ferocidon? How are they gonna ban Rampaging Ferocidon? Mastermind's Acquisition, that gets play. Commander's Awakening's fun in Commander. I don't play a whole lot of Commander. The Immortal Sun. That actually may be great right now. With all these Chandras floating around. Warkite Marauder. Ooh, Curious Obsession. Because that's a card. I know I have 4 of it though. Hogak or Altar of Dementia. I like Altar of Dementia. I wouldn't want to see that banned. There's a lot of other things that does. With Bridge from Below being banned, maybe everyone will back off all of this graveyard hate and somebody can actually take some other deck that semi-utilizes the graveyard to Modern. Dead Man's Chest. I wanted to play with this card, but just never really did. It requires too many things to be good. Altar of Dementia. What? Yeah, I don't know how to spell it either, so don't worry about it. Alright, 5 more packs here of Rivals of Ixalan. More rares, more rares. Well, they didn't want to ban a card that was right out of Modern Horizons, right? And they're still trying to sell that set. Polyraptor. Actually, I only played the Polyraptor combo like once or twice. So hard to get it to go off. Telenali Summoner, making a bunch of elemental tokens might be a thing. Oh, there we go. Mythic Rare Wild Card. Those can be some Chandras or something. Twilight Prophet. Alright, moving on to Dominaria. 30 packs of Dominaria. Here we go. Can we skip to M20 next? Lich's Mastery. But M20 doesn't come before M19? Torgar, Feminine Incarnate. Now that can be a 3 mana 7/6. There's a better 3 mana 7/6 in Standard now though, isn't there? Thrawn Temporal Gateway. That's right. Quicksilver Amulet for your historic permanents. It is optional. Ooh. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. Return all legendary permanent cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. The card is actually pretty cool if you can get enough permanents in the grave. I tried a Grixis white deck with it. Splash white just for that card. Wasn't horrible. Grand Warlord Rada. Another card we've been trying to stick into decks for quite some time and just doesn't seem to work. Daring Archaeologist. Huh. I mean, you get an artifact card back from your graveyard to your hand. Whenever you cast a historic spell, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on it. I doubt it, though. Fight with Fire. This might actually start getting play now. It says up to 1 target player. Awesome, awesome. I know I've used it to actually boost my life total, and I've also used it to, you know, reduce the opponents. I don't think I've ever just declined. Black Blade Reforged. I want that to be so good. I really do. Ah, Maltani! Maltini! Well, how am I supposed to say it? Maltini! Whatever. Seal Away, Zephyrian Void, more Lich's Masteries. Ooh, more rare cards, right? Gotta have those wild cards. Wild cards are it. Grand Warlord Rada showing up. Black Blade Multani. Yeah, doubled power and toughness. It's pretty good, right? Antiquities War. That's a card. I mean, we do have a lot of new artifacts. Maybe there's something there. Another Shalai Voice of Plenty. Need plenty of that. You love how you've never built a commander deck with engine before, and you guess you never will. Well, it's like unwinding clock, right? Like, it's one of those things that just allows too much to happen. Antiquities War again, and Arona. How was I picked to be a featured streamer? I applied for it, and they accepted me. Right? I've clearly been slacking on my grinding. What? Yeah, we're only in gold. We're only in gold right now. Should let me open the chest. I think I've opened the chest recently, so we may not be able to open the chest. Cabal Stronghold, not bad. It'd be good in the chromatic black, right? More Aurelia. I think I'm getting all the things that I've just did and didn't pick up through the season. That's why I'm getting so many repeats, because I don't think there's a lot in Dominaria we don't have. More Shalai. We'll see. I need some Venerated Loxodon. Where are they at? Hey, Karn. Karn's not bad. Mythic. There we go. You prefer clock because people know when the trigger will go off and can prepare for it. That's true. That is very true. Drop this down with 3 mana Sorin. Right? Just bam. Looks like I have a Mastery Orb. I do have a Mastery Orb. Well, we had to get the little cat, right? Had to get the kitty. So we got the cat. More rare cards. There we go. Did I just go on a shopping spree? No, Wizards of the Coast gave us all of these so that, you know, now I can do some arena content. Sponsored. How about that? Hashtag sponsored. Yay. I really am happy about it. Like, this is. Alright, so first off, all these packs have been in the account all weekend, right? And you know how hard it's been to sit around and look at these packs all weekend and go, you can't crack them yet. You can't crack them yet. I know you want to build the Teamer's Elemental deck. Everybody's playing Teamer Elementals. I want to play Teamer Elementals. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Right? Alright, so Supreme Venom, that's getting played in the Flyers deck. There's a couple good Flyers. Gabby Sparks was given an account with like hundreds of thousands of gems. Was that for the streamer event? Because I've got like 300,000 gems on the streamer event. Like, we all have those accounts for the streamer event. It's, you get all the, like, you can't even buy packs because your packs just turn into more gems. It's crazy. You don't the sub day tomorrow, or is that gonna wait? That's gonna wait this week. We're gonna be doing pretty much like all arena content this week. So that's why I wanted to do tonight, where I'm kind of hanging out with you subs, the subscribers, like just hanging out with everyone, and that's going to have to suffice. Just chilling, talking, like that's what Subscriber Sunday is. I know for you guys a lot of it's play my deck, but I played a lot of subscriber decks on the event last week, so like I hope most of you were sated a little bit. But tonight, for subscriber night, I'm just kind of hanging out, and we're busting packs and talking about things. Like, nobody's really talking about like where the meta is going right now. Like, I know when I've been playing here lately, it seems like all I do is run into more elemental decks. But then again, I'm playing elementals. Everybody else seems to be playing elementals. I know Chandra is the worst card in the deck. Big Chandra. She's horrible with everyone else playing elementals right now. So, Phylactery Lich, card that I needed to read one time. I'll never forget that punt. I still won that game, but I was playing around this daggum Phylactery Lich the whole time when I could have just like gotten rid of it. I thought it just lost indestructible when you got rid of the artifact, but no, it's just gone forever. So the meta doesn't really have a major settle point. Elementals and Vamps are what you've been seeing most of. That's about what I've been seeing the most of too. Elementals and Vamps. Like, everyone's trying to find the best Risen Reef deck, right? Everyone wants to play Risen Reef, and whoever can build the Risen Reef deck the best, there you go. Actually, the Elementals deck may be the only deck where I'd want a Reliquary Tower. That deck can draw its entire... And actually, I still want to discard things, so no, I still don't want a Reliquary Tower. More Desecrated Tombs. Yeah, M19's not very impressive, is it? I'm not seeing anything from M19 that I'm like, yeah. Patient Rebuilding. Okay, yeah, we try to do some control mill. Chandra Tribal is fun. It is. I've seen you've been playing a lot of Chandra Tribal lately, Tier 1. Gin of Wishes. This card's been around. Legend VD. I know Legend VD. Hydra Tribal for standard. There you go. Spit Flame. Demon of Catastrophes. You had the displeasure of facing a Chandra Tribal deck recently on Arena. Dragon Horde. Mythic Archaeologist. Alright. Psy Master Thopterus. That's not bad. Like, I actually think I may end up playing with that a little bit this season. Just trying some things out. All of these mayors, I wish they were all elementals. Like some of them are elementals, some of them are not. But you know, like the lightning mayor, apex of power. That's pretty cool. Might be a way to actually cast that now. Another mystic archaeologist. 10 more to go in M19. You have a black control hand hate eldest reborn list that has 0 new cards in it, and you've been winning a lot with it. There you go. Like, forget the new cards. Like, if the new cards can't beat the old ones, so yeah. Which one is the real Sideboard MTG, Psy or Maverin Fane? Um, the real Sideboard MTG is actually on what is it? Axis of Power, the one where you switch power and toughness. That's the real Sideboard MTG right there. Liliana's Contract. Do we have enough demons yet that we can make that work? I mean, before we had to do the little combo with it. Crucible of Worlds, not bad. More mythic wild cards. You've still been winning with your Azorius Wizards. Nice. Omniscience. There we go. Gotta try that Flood deck. Omniscience Flood. Spit Flame. Have any of you guys tried the new Flame Sweeper or Flame Sweep? Like, how do you like that card? Do you think it's fair? Like, it's pairing up well with the meta? Do you think it's actually worth playing or not? What do you guys think? After I finish core set 2020 packs, should see how many wild rare cards we're at. Will do. Another dismissive pyromancer. Playing mono black vamps and trying new decks. Alpine Moon. There we go. That'll be good for modern. Alright, when modern comes to arena. Hungering Hydra. This could be played now with the new Hydra tribal, right? Alright, so we've opened was it 120 packs so far? We're currently at 22 rare wild cards and 9 mythic rare wild cards. About enough to build one deck right now. So yeah. Moving on. Midnight Reaper. Guilds of Ravnica. Now, these are ones that we'll get to play with for a while. They're not going to be rotating out. Chance for Glory. Night of Autumn. Have not had a chance to try Flame Sweep. You don't think it'll see much play until rotation? Fair enough. I think it pairs up really well against like the Elementals decks. Most of the Elementals decks are just a whole bunch of 1/1s and things like that. So I do think it pairs up well there. March of the Multitudes. Against pretty much anything else, I'd rather just be running like 6 mana Chandra. But against the Elementals, 6 mana Chandra is pretty horrible. Okay, I have 4 Experimental Frenzies. I shouldn't have got that card, right? I know I have 4 Experimental Frenzies. I have them on a red deck. Alright. Rare wild card. Drowned Secrets. You build a mono black aggro deck that won you a constructed event on Arena. 7-2 losing to Big Red Chandra and Sultai Dreadhorde, which you would have beat if you'd have drew any of your 8 removal pieces. Fair enough. Those constructed events are like the best way to just grind gold. Like if you've got a decent deck, just keep playing it in those constructed events and just grind your gold out. Like if you're actually trying to build your collection, grind gold. Don't grind Arena. Hey, we did open the chest. Don't grind ranked. Just grind those events over and over again, and you can grind gold that way. All right, you guys ready? We can track the vault progress right now. Let's do that. If I open it, I won't be able to track the progress anymore. Assure a symbol. Okay, so we're going up about 1% each time here. Sacred Foundry, need those. So we are going to get to crack the vault. Response Resurgence. Yeah, we're going up about a percentage here, about 0.8. I'm sure it varies from pack to pack based on the cards in said pack. That one only went up 0.6. Mausoleum Secrets. See, that one actually went up 0.8. Thief of Sanity. See, I could have sworn we had that one. Mythic. Wild card. Just have to hit 5 wins just to break even on those events. Yeah, that's not the hardest thing in the world, though. Chamber Sentry. School card. Aurelia. Exemplar of Justice. Ooh, the Thief is great. The Thief was a great pull. Unmoored Ego. I'm going to be playing a lot of best of 3, so maybe we'll use Unmoored Ego. Another Chamber Sentry. I think I actually need like one more Chamber Sentry. Thought Erasers. I think we already have all those though. Beast Whisperer. Ionize. Up to 13%. We'll open the vault after this. Azani. This card's still so good. Like I want to play Azani, but there's so many other good cards. Erratic Cyclops. So I think Zaxadillo built a deck with Erratic Cyclops. Maybe it was Zax. Might have been someone else. Pelt Collector. Divine Visitation. Now I may be playing with this soon, because there's some jank we can pull off right there. Firemind's Research. It's a card I wanted to be good, but it just never was. Another Azani. Alright, so we're currently at 27 and 11. 100 uncommon though. Only 86 commons. Alright, let's bust a vault. Busting the vault. Here we go. Some wild, rare, and mythics. So now we're at 29 and 12. 90 packs to go, ladies and gentlemen. 90 packs to go. Here we go. Thrash Threat. So, what do you guys think? Are there any decks that have been popping up? Okay, I know we said the Vampires deck, the Elementals deck, the Mono Red Planeswalkers decks. Like, these decks are all fairly real. People are trying the Flood Omniscience combo deck, which actually doesn't look that bad. I've seen a version of it in Bant that just looks to mill you out, and that's a decent win con as well. I'll just mill your entire deck, pass the turn to you, and then I just win. So we're seeing a lot of those. Aristocrats has popped up. So are there any decks that you guys think are just got all the pieces they need now? Like, they're no longer waiting on pieces and they should have their show this season? Like, what do you think the sleepers are this season that are going to pop up? Saw a couple blue-white flyers decks. I did too, and it turns out that like a turn 3 Sephira is pretty broken. So yeah, Glass of the Guild pack. You think the Aristocrats build's pretty strong? It is a powerful archetype. There are a couple different versions of it being built though. What color combination would you think would be the strongest there, Justin Clay? Albert T. Ross Dinos still bad. Do you think so? I thought the Teamers Dinos deck was nuts when we played it during the streamer event. Like it felt super strong. Surprised you haven't seen anyone playing Spirits. I have seen some Spirit decks, Flyers and things like that. But most of the Spirits I seen were just in the decks because they were Flyers, and people were running them in the Blue-White Flyers decks. Even seen Supreme Phantom, even though it wasn't buffing all the Flyers, it was buffing some of them. So, Tome of the Guild Pack with Wilderness Reclamation. You think Mardu's great, but Orzhov is more consistent to you, especially after rotation? You thought the Blue-White Flyers deck was a Spirit deck. Well, that's my point, Boros, is like, even though the Blue-White Flyers deck is kind of Spirits, I'm seeing, like Wizards and things like that in it as well. Like, just because they're not a Spirit, they're not being excluded from the Blue-White Flyers deck. Like, you get Siren Storm Tamers showing up in that deck. You've got, I've even seen Healer's Hawk showing up in that deck. So there's some non-Spirits showing up. Mono Black Aggro, calling it now, is going to be the sleeper deck. It's possible. Hey, we finally get a land. Blood Crypt. There we go. We need like a whole bunch of those. Mass Manipulation. You don't think dinos are better, but won't make it through first phase of meta settling? Fair enough. Like, we've wanted dinos to be good in the past, and they missed the mark then, and it seems like they're probably going to miss the mark now. So, Mythic Wild, love that. Bedeck, Bedazzle. Frilled Mystic. This is good. Hey, it's an elemental, right? Amplifier. Never did build around that card. Like, it seems like you would just put like Galta in there and be like, bam, or something bigger. Nikya, the old ways. Cry of the Carnarium. Collision Colossus. I actually am running Collision Colossus in my Elementals deck in the sideboard. Pretty good. Being able to take down those Lyras and things. Problem is it does not stop Sephra. Sephra's 7/7, so she's just way too big. Sphinx of Foresight. There's a Madness card right there. His big whammy's Impervious Great Worm. Yeah, there you go. The 16/16. How am I 32/32? Wow. Skargan Hellkite. That's a pretty good card. Pretty good card. Definitely playable. Janky Boros Dino deck, giving Tuscadon double strike. You have all the dinos and want them to be great. So you're a dino fan there, Alba. It's just, why aren't my cards good? And they are. Like, in a vacuum, you can set almost any of those dinos apart and, like, man, this is just awesome. Like, look at Ripjaw Raptor, 4 mana for a 4/5 that draws a card when it takes damage. Like, why isn't that getting everything? Sphinx of Foresight will see play because of the London Mulligan. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I love TED Talks, man. TED Talks are awesome. Some of them are. Simic Ascendancy. Card might be possible. You could build a good teamer deck, just solid threats and answers. Probably. Like, you could even just have a Chandra backbone in a teamer deck, and then just solid threats and answers and probably do well. I think the real mission this season is to find the best Risen Reef deck. right? Like I think that's what so I've said it from the beginning. As soon as I seen Risen Reef, I was like, this is my favorite card in the set. Like this card's broken. This card looks like it's going to be banned. Like it's too good. As soon as I seen it, I said it's just too good. Um, and I really do think that um, about Risen Reef. Basic new meta rules apply. Red deck wins is good for week one. People are more aggressive as the week starts because until people know what is actually going on, you can't pick the right spells for your control deck. Control will become more and more powerful as the metagame solidifies because naturally you can pick the parts to your control deck to make sure you're running the proper cards. Um, what other new metagame rules? By the way, no expert on these sponsored things, but shouldn't I be pushing the pack codes more? Also, weren't I going to do trivia stuff? I am going to be doing trivia stuff during the gameplay, right? Like, I don't know how to do. Like, we're going to be calling top decks and plays and during gameplay. Um, I've got to give away 20 packs per per day for the next 5 days. So we've got some packs to give away. Um, let's see. You know, I didn't think of any ways to give away packs during the opening. Um, hmm. Time wipe. You've been toying around with Jace and Elementals. Draw out your deck with Reef and win. That's not out of the question. Like Risen Reef has almost decked me multiple times. So yeah. Got Eternal Ronus. So if you want a pack, you'll have to be in Discord so I can message you guys in Discord. So if you can't get in Discord, then I'm not going to be able to give you a pack. And so even if you win, right? Coffee time? Coffee time sounds great. Coffee time sounds terrific. Karn, the great creator. He's where the Spark packs will be good. Or do Twitter. Make you submit a place you could send the code to. I mean, I can direct message it to you on Discord. That's the easiest way for me is to have a Discord. Put the link in the description box. You guys go to the link. You're in the Discord. If you win, you tell me your Discord name, and I send you a message and send you a link, send you a code. Like it's pretty simple. We just pulled it to Fairy Time Reveler. That's pretty good. I'm definitely all about that. Mobilized District, another good card. Like these are the packs I really wanted to open. Some more of the Spark, um, single combat. It's not what we're looking for. It's not what we're looking for. Domri. All right, 3 mana Domri is pretty good. Might even get play in the Elementals deck. Plane Wide Celebration. There's people trying to make that card work. Ooh. Love them. Mythic Wild. Rip Dom Domri. You don't like that Domri? Why not? Like, it does all the things. Like, he pumps your team, he makes mana, your spells can't be countered, and he fights stuff. Like, what is wrong with Domri? That Domri's great. Narset's Reversal and Dovin's Veto? Man, why isn't this like paper packs? All want to be busting some Dovin's Vetoes. You've been tinkering with Streamlabs and the other two OBS options. Um, so I started tinkering with Streamlabs and was going to like completely change everything over to Streamlabs this week, and Streamlabs just kept like it wouldn't bring up my elements and things like that, and I was having some problems with it. I think I'm actually going to have to uninstall Magic and everything else because I still don't have sound in this game. So I'm gonna have to do some stuff with Magic. I'm gonna have to uninstall Arena. I'm gonna have to uninstall OBS and OBS Streamlabs and rebuild from the ground up. Streamlabs keeps trying to pull information like it was pulling from regular Streamlabs, and my stuff's not like converting well. So everything's just messed up. So I either got to figure out exactly like what's going wrong, like why it's doing that, or just start over from scratch. Which at this point I'm kind of on the start over from scratch side of things. Um, Rolisk, Apex Hybrid, right? It's the human mutant. It's a human mutant. Your camera froze on you part of your last two streams, and you're still not sure why. Uh, that happens, right? So I ran into that problem for a while. Are you using any type of camera effects like filters or chroma keys, like the green screen here? Like this is all chroma key. A lot of times that'll also slow down your camera if you're using those. You'd love to do a coffee time where we build a teamer deck, not elementals or anything, just solid teamer. Okay, sounds good. If we get time next week, maybe that seems great, Justin. Um, no effects. No, I don't know, Jank. Are you getting any warnings about your encoder overloading or anything like that? He's making references to the novel where the main character calls Domri dumb Domri. Fair enough. Okay, I haven't read the novel yet. Um, is the main character Davriel Kane? Uh, that's all over your head, but you did troubleshoot the audio and got it working properly. Oh, for Arena, were you having problems with Arena as well? Solar Blaze card's not that great. Um, Dread Horde Butcher. This card is great. This card is absolutely great. Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord, just more greatness. We always need Pride Mates, right? Because if you can't put 20 Pride Mates in the deck, then what good is it? Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, nice, nice. It's not Davriel. He's not even mentioned as far as you can tell. The main character is a non-walker, a Ravnican native named Arthea. Teo is also kind of the main character. Vivian, Champion of the Wilds. There we go. Anna Jaya, Anna Kazmina, and Wild. That's just an awesome pack right there. Because I sure didn't want to like spin wild cards on Jayas or Kazminas. Little Viv. That's right. Little Viv is awesome. I'm actually a big fan of Little Viv. I needed this. We actually needed this. Makes my third Nissa here. So this is part of Deb's deck tonight. Need to pull that to play the Deb's deck. Aretha? Aretha? Arethia? Arethea. Whatever. No problems with the Arena, just tricky getting your USB mixer set through Windows and the streaming software while monitoring and setting levels. Understood. Like that's I want to get a mixer just so that I can like start getting like get me an actual boom mic and stuff, but I think before I can do that I need to move to 2 PC streaming. So I'm playing the game on one PC and then using the second PC to actually stream the content, so it's less of a processor overload. Feather, great card, great card. Is the Devs deck Temur Elementals? It is. It is. It is. Yes, Feather's actually one of the new decks that seems to be showing up and doing really well. That's actually using some of the new cards. So I'm excited to see Feather. Dreadhorde Arcanist. I'm probably just going to keep calling it Arcanist. All right, Dreadhorde Arcanist. Teo and some Dovin, along with God Eternal Kefnet. Don't mind if I do. Augur Bolus, great card. Ral, Storm Conduit. Maybe we can do a combo. Huzzah! Dev. Right? Well, it's his first deck of the season, so we've got to run it. I think I have most cards minus like some lands. So we're definitely going to try to play Dev's deck. Fibblethip. Fibblethip the Lost. How come I can't pronounce like Arathia, but I can say Fibblethip? Right? I'm pretty sure that's proper pronunciation of Fibblethip. Tulsamir. There we go. Last pack, War of the Spark. Then we're on the Core Set 2020. Here we go. Last card. Boom. Domri. Domri. Poor Domri. He doesn't deserve our jokes. Fibblethip is just a better word. Gotcha. Alright, Core Set 2020. The new card. Scholar of Ages. Come on, we need all of the good things. Embodiment of Agonies. People are wanting to play that, so I'm definitely going to need those. Get hype, chat. Here we go. Hype. Chat's got to get some hype. All right. Another M20 booster pack. I am giving some of these away at just pure random. So get ready. I'm going to throw this one up in chat, so have your arena ready. When the code comes up in chat, the first person to type it in will be the first person that gets it. For those of you that are trying to earn these codes, each account can have up to 10 of these codes. So if you've already won 10, it will not do you any good to try to win more of these. So yeah, that there you go. All right, ready? Before we open another pack, I'm going to throw a War of the Spark booster pack into chat. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! There you go. First one that can get it typed in and can claim it wins it. Meanwhile, the first War of the Spark, or sorry, not War of the Spark, M20 pack is going to go up in Discord. For those that are in Discord, that code is going up right now, and that is for M20 pack. Hey, first come, first serve right there. Dang, you're in the middle of a game. What? Gotta be on it. Got it. Tier 1 Janks like I'm ready. I'm ready. Done. Just as you thought, your arena won't open. There will be more times. There will be more. There will be more, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so y'all, just stick around. We've got more packs to go out. All right, so another rare wild card. Gotta love those rare wilds, and we got God's Willing, right? Elvish Reclaimer. Is that card going to be good? You guys think so? Boros Boons. Did you get it? Did you get the one in? Did you get the one in Discord there, Boros? Or did you get the one like? Did you get the one in chat? Just curious. Tails in. Counter target activated ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell. Like, this card just seems like it's going to be playable. It's like a baby Knight of the Reliquary. Got arena to work, by the way. Nice. Good, Madness. Very good. I'm glad you got it to work. Um, more, more, more. Just give me more. Give me more. Give me more. I need more rare wild cards. Leyline of Anticipation. That'll get play, right? Has to get play. Has to get play. Somebody's gonna make me play with that card. Ooh, all the rares, all the wild cards. Icon of Ancestry. That's gotta get play. And we got Winged Words, some Bone Splinters. This got reprinted again. Chandra's Regulator. This is actually a decent card. I gave this card crap at the beginning. Um, it it's really good if you're playing with Chandras. Like, it really is. Todd Stevens made a video about Leyline of Abundance, calling it the best Leyline. If you're only worried about a bunch of creatures, like a bunch of little mana dorks, then yeah, maybe it is. Still, Overseer, that's a card. You've seen a few Mono Chandra decks? Yes, and if you're in that Mono Chandra deck, you definitely want those. Alright, we've got 20 more packs to give away. I'm going to be throwing 2 more packs up. So everyone get ready. One's coming to chat. We're going to go M20 in chat this time. So M20 in chat. And a War of the Sparks going to be going to Discord. So get ready, guys. If you're not in Discord, you're not in chat, you don't have any chance at winning these packs. So make sure you're joining us. This is a War of the Spark in Discord. All right, back to 20 more packs. I opened some packs. It's time for some of you to open some packs. So claim your rewards. Type those in. Let me know who won. I'm very curious. You don't play Arena anymore? Oh, I'm sorry, Aiden. Got him. What? Albatross. He ready. He's ready. He's like, you ain't getting me this time. Don't worry, guys. If you are watching this on YouTube as a replay, we're going to be back all day, all week this week. We've got packs upon packs to give away, so there's going to be plenty of chances for everyone to receive some packs. And I'm just going to be throwing those out randomly. I'm going to be throwing those out. I'm going to show it. I don't know if that'll actually work. But I'm going to be throwing packs out randomly. We're going to be throwing packs out for some trivia questions during gameplay. You will need to be subscribed to the channel and possibly be in Discord in order to you have to be in Discord in order for me to directly send you a pack. So for anyone to win any trivia or anything, you have to be in Discord. Beat Azorius Control, so you're ready. Nice. Well, if you can beat Azorius Control, then there you go. All right, so we've got a lot more people starting to show up in Discord. Hey, if you want the packs, that's the way you're going to get them. Shifting Ceratops. This card's probably real. Like, I think this card's real. I mean, it's not bad. Scholar of Ages. Everyone's wanting to play with that card. Like, is this the real card that we want to be reanimating? Really? Really? Temple of Triumph. Need a lot more temples. You pulled the Black Cavalier. Nice. Kalia. Kayla? Whatever. Funny you pulled the white one. Hey, I hope everybody at least got one of the Cavaliers during their packs. Like, the Cavaliers, they're kind of, every set has its little. Like, you had the Deceiver Exarch, like you had the Exarchs, you had Praetors, we've had Titans. Like, there's always that set in each color. This time it's the Cavaliers, and I think that those type cards should be like bound in every seeded pack. Like your seeded pack should have your Cavalier of color and things like that. Thunderkin Awakener. This is actually how I chose to go with my Elementals deck. I like the Awakener Reanimator package. Thunderkin Awakener is a pretty cool card. That's actually my 4th Thunderkin Awakener. So Dungeon Geist. That's a spirit, right? I don't think we play anything else. Brightenborn Cutthroat's not horrible though. Whenever you cast a spell during your opponent's turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's probably playable. Cavaliers strangely remind you of the Soul Cycle. Soul of Chandelar, Soul of Zendikar, Soul of Innistrad. Fair enough. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Voracious Hyena. Okay, it's a Hydra. Fine. The joke will get old eventually, to me. But it hasn't yet, so I'm going to keep making it. The promo this weekend was Omnath. Great. It's a promo everyone needs. Another Leyline of Anticipation. Should be coming up on all the Leylines. Yeesh. Leyline of the Void. Here we go. What else we got? Hey, we hit that Mythic Wild again. More Dungeon Geist. Yeek. Alright, 18 Mythic Rare Wild Cards and 43 Rare Wild Cards. We've got 10 more packs to open, so you guys know what that means. We got some more packs going out. Chat, get ready. Your first pack comes up right now. That's going to be your War of the Spark booster. And then we've got an M20 booster going up in Discord as soon as I can find it. Where's the next M20? There you go. Next M20 pack in Discord. Hope you got it. Rainbender. Now I can harass you here instead of YouTube chat. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I'll try to stay more active in the Discord now that we've got a Discord that we're using. So, Risen Reef. I've already got 4, but you know, seems like a thing. Lotus Field. Mask of Immolation. I keep wanting this card to be decent. It's not. It's just not. That's you? Alright, Aiden. Alright, sir. Another Embodiment of Agonies. Wakeroot Elemental. Creeping Trailblazer. Like, Dev put this in his Elementals deck. I personally didn't in mine, but the deck does need something on the 2-drop slot. Like, that's where the deck kind of falls apart. Not being able to do anything in the early turns. Just, it's horrible. So I can see why he did that. That's the new Zombie Dino. What's the new Zombie Dino? The new Zombie Dino is Rotting Regisaur. Yeah. Starfield Mystic. 5 left. 5 left. Alright. M20 pack. Another M20 pack. Same person can't get them both, right? And then we've got 2 War of the Spark going to Discord. There you go. Oh, got the first one. There you go. How about that? Wear them out, guys. Catch them. Just, we're throwing packs. Just catch them. All you need to do is have Arena up and be in Discord for you to maximize your chances. Sephira Skyblade. This card's pretty good. Now I will be doing giveaways that that we'll have to do some trivia for. Leyline of Combustion. Thankfully, I've only pulled one of those so far. You wish you were on right now? My bad, Justin. My bad, sir. Temple of Triumph. We definitely need more temples. More temples. You got one of the war packs. Nice. Night Pack Ambusher. And a brought back. We did get a brought back, right? Okay, well, we did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We opened 200. Was it 240 packs? Whew. You pulled a rare wild card. Nice, nice. Those are always the best. Currently at level 21 on our mastery. We've got a couple orbs here. We've got 6 orbs so far. I haven't actually headed in any direction. I don't know which direction I want to go. Which direction has the most? I guess I want to go to the direction that's most likely to get me the Omnath, because like I want to play with that. So it looks like we're going red and green. So we'll go down the green tree first here. Now, if you don't get the booster, then, or not the booster, if you don't buy the set, like I don't think you can even have the chance at unlocking these. Like I think you can get like 4, right? At the gym? Oh, we know he's lying now. We know it. We know it. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Omnath first. But yeah, as far as the mastery goes, I think you get like 5 mastery orbs if you go through the free side of things. Once you get to level like 70 something, yeah, 72 is the last reward for the free rewards. Everything else though, it looks like we're gonna have to earn about a level a day to make it through the event. Otherwise, you're gonna have to buy some rewards. But you'll get enough orbs if you actually buy the pass to complete the mastery tree. So the tree gives you dex. Does it really? Where's the dex? I ain't got no deck. I just filled one side of the tree out. Maybe not on the set side. I don't know. I'm not worried about the tree giving me dex. Although it probably does give you dex up through here. Not seeing any. I just want my cat. It's just got to unlock the kitty cat, right? I've still got 19 more levels before we actually get our cat to tier 2, right? To uncommon or rare. No, to uncommon. We have the common cat right now. We get the uncommon cat, and then at level 80 we get the rare cat. No mythic cat. No mythic cat. Like what is? Whatever. Anyway, we're gonna. I hope everyone enjoyed the pack opening. Still at gold tier 4, right? Trying to make our way up through the gold sets right now. But we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna be back with Dev's deck. I'm pretty sure we can build it. About 95% sure we can build it. We did pretty good. 120 packs. We've got all the uncommons that we should want, all the commons we should want, 44 rare cards, and 18 mythic rare cards. So, have I not considered just not bothering with the cat? Why would I do that? I actually like cats there, James. I actually like cats. Dogs are better, only because dogs have eyebrows and can show more emotion with their face. But I like cats. So, anyway, it was a great pack opening. We got a lot of cards. We have a lot of toys to play around with. Like I said, I've been toying around with the Teamer's Elemental deck. I kind of like where I went with mine, but mine is so mana hungry. It's ridiculous. There's got to be some other way to run it. I do not by any means believe that I'm onto the right path. I do know that I am really liking Cloudseer. Cloudseer Elemental has impressed me a ton in the fact that it's one of the few flyers we have. It's one of the few flyers with one toughness, which works really good with the Thunderkin Awakener. I've been having a lot of fun with Thunderkin Awakener and Risen Reef. Like they you spend so much trouble trying, like so much effort getting rid of Risen Reef, and then you just play a Thunderkin Awakener, get your Risen Reef back, and then even if you're playing like casting Chandra or uptaking Chandra in the second main phase and not getting to swing with the creatures, it turns her 0 into a basic draw 2, like either ramp 1, draw 2, or ramp 2. That's pretty broken. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with the elementals. I've also learned that most of the time on turn 3 it's better to play Chandra and just uptick Chandra, or well, 0 tick Chandra, or either make an elemental and then play your Risen Reef on turn 4 and then uptick Chandra again. Like it's, for some reason, like it seems like we get more triggers more often than playing a Risen Reef out there on 3 and just letting it go. You know, just let it go. See what happens. Can they kill it? Yeah, a lot of times they can. So yeah, I've really been enjoying the elementals deck. Although as much as I've tried to quit, like to not put non-elementals in the deck, it seems like Paradise Druid is the way to go. They can't kill it on turn 2. You drop this on turn 2, they can't seem to kill it. It's not an elemental, so it just doesn't help for so many things, which has bit me in the ass when I'm trying to play Omnath, Locus of the Royal, and I'm needing that extra point of damage. And I've done the math wrong because I just thought that it was for the number of creatures for some reason, right? Even though I know it says elementals. But yeah, there's I keep having to have mana dorks in mine, and I tried the green elemental that makes mana, but you don't have your mana fixing. Embercat's actually been really good because I have so many red, spells in the deck that it's fine. But I find it's one of the first cards that I cut when I'm starting to bring cards in from the sideboard. Seems like the more spells and that I bring into the deck, the more likely I am to not be able to get usage out of Embercat. So it has made it a pretty simple cut. Like you just start cutting the Embercats, bring in your lava coils and your sweepers and things like that. And it makes sense because Embercat can't really, play those. So Mana Bear Cat, right? Bear Pig, Man Bear Pig, Mana Bear Cat. Gotcha. Uh, anyway, this is the route I've been going with it. Scampering Scorcher has been ridiculous, right? Yeah, relative to Man Bear Pig, right? Some good old Man Bear Pig. Chandra's Triumph has been broken. With this many Chandras in the deck, it's been absolutely broken. A Chandra that I've actually been loving, Chandra Novus Pyromancer. She's been really good. I've been really impressed with this Chandra. I did have more copies of it. Mainly, at one point I was trying the War of the Spark Chandra, the one that you uptick and then, she takes damage, like the one with the static ability. And I didn't like it. Like too many times I'm playing it on turn 4 and then I just can't do anything, right? So like she's just doesn't apply anything to the battlefield on turn 4, which is kind of horrible, right? Like that's just not what we're looking for. At least with Chandra Novus Pyromancer, you can play this on turn 4 and down tick it on their turn 3 Risen Reef, and then you're still left with something most of the time. It doesn't do very well at like being able to down tick it and like kill bigger stuff. But you can also just minus one her to create 2 red mana, which can be used for a Chandra's Triumph, which will kill opposing planeswalkers and other creatures and things pretty well. So there's been a lot of times I've made that play. The +1 on this actually gets less play in this deck than any other ability. It seems like the other two abilities are actually more powerful than I had possibly given them credit for. You're not a huge fan of Uncommon Chandra. She's almost less powerful than a Planeswalker deck Chandra. The fact of like what she does on turn 4 is what I need her for, right? Like on turn 4, we need some type of removal spell. And whether we're using the Chandra's Triumph or just using Chandra herself and down taking for 2 damage, they've both been pretty good. So yeah, she might be the best with the Regulator. Yes, Regulator has been really powerful. You can -1 her to make 2 mana. Copy that with Regulator, and you just made 3 mana, right? Like so, you net 3 mana off of the Regulator copy. Regulator is also really broken, and a lot of people don't realize it because it's any time that you activate a Chandra Planeswalker ability, so you can copy all of your Chandra's Planeswalker's abilities, right? Like so, you know, minus this one to make 3 mana, and then you minus your or you plus your Chandra Awakener to give them an extra, and then you copy that one too, and then you give them an extra emblem, and then you come over and use the -2 on the -2 on this Chandra and pull like get your Chandra's Triumph back and get a Lava Coil back or something crazy like that. This Chandra is actually really good, and the more cards I bring in from the sideboard, the more I like this card, right? Like the -2 on her, like as I've been watching everyone play Temur Elementals over the past couple days, they're just not using this card. Like they're not looking at this card and going, all I gotta do is play that down ticket and get my Chandra's Triumph back or my Lava Coil back, and just absolutely like just murder the opposing, the opponent. Like giving things flashback is pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty good. Like, in case y'all haven't seen, Planeswalkers in the past that allowed you to recast something from the graveyard, this is pretty good. Just saying. It's pretty good. But you can also, plus it, zero it to give each of your red Planeswalkers, an uptick. But mainly in this deck, you're just wanting to make a couple elemental tokens so that you can trigger your Risen Reef, and that's been pretty busted. My version of the deck, I played around with both Nissa and Sarkhan in this slot. Won a lot of games with Sarkhan in this slot. I've won a lot more games with Nissa in this slot. So, Sarkhan may be the way to go, and I may actually want Sarkhan over Chandra Awakened Inferno. Right now, this has been one of the weakest cards. Dev said it in his deck tech about Chandra being one of the weaker cards in the Elementals deck, and I think she is. I actually don't think I want my Elementals deck trying to go this high on the curve. 6 mana, even though it's playable so many times, that -3 has been unusable, right? Just completely unusable. And if you're going off with your elementals, you're not worried about little ping damage from the plus on Chandra Awaken Inferno. What I have enjoyed about Chandra Awaken Inferno though is just playing her in -X. -X equals 5. I have played her for -X equals 6 and copied that to hit a Galta. Yes, you can do that crazy crap with this deck. There's been some times where Chandra's been pretty good, but I do think she is one of the weaker cards as long as we keep running into Elementals decks. The more these Elementals decks fade away, though, the more powerful she'll get again. Getting a Fire Artisan's Ultimate 2 turns early because of Acolyte and Regulator is pretty good. So I actually was playing around a little bit with Evolutionary Sage in this deck because of Proliferate, and because you can get so many enter the battlefield triggers off of lands. Like you can have 3 or 4 lands hit enter the battlefield per turn, and Proliferate seems really good. It's unfortunately though we're not getting any elemental benefit out of it, so I didn't really like that, and I'm kind of like hardcore onto the elemental tribal thing. But yeah, um, but so far, like this is my elemental deck, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. A lot of things are the same between mine and Dev's. Dev didn't go with like he did put a flyer in the deck because if you play the deck, you notice that it needs a flyer, and I haven't actually played with the lightning storm elemental dude, lightning stormkin. I don't know the little is it 2 mana elemental. I haven't played with it, and it may be the bee's knees. It may be exactly what we're looking for. I've personally been playing with Cloudkin Seer, but that's because I'm on the Thunderkin Awakener path, and Cloudkin Seer can be brought back with Thunderkin Awakener. It enters tapped and attacking, so I don't need haste. Like it already has haste when it enters from there. So that's where I'm at. Let's see what else we got. Let's do one more pack giveaway, right? Pack going out. Oh, there's a pack. Right, that's War of the Spark pack right there. And then we need what else do we need? We need an M20 pack. What? That's an M20 pack. That happened. There you go, chat. Discord. M20 pack for Discord. Discord needs a War of the Spark pack as well, right? Yeah, we'll just keep that even. And a War of the Spark pack. There we go. Catch them, get them while you can, get them while you can. Wrong spot. Copy and pasting. Dadgummit. Dang it, I repasted it in chat and now somebody else got it. I love it. I love it. Scramble for the pack. Scramble. It's like throwing a grenade in a mosh pit. Alright, don't do that. Don't even think about it. Don't even repeat that. Somebody will get mad. I just can't get over this, like, this owl cat. Has anybody ever looked at this art? Right? This art is hilarious. You love seeing the mad scramble? I do too. I wish I could do this more often, to tell the truth. The mad scramble is funny. Like seeing people like Tier 1 Jing, like copy paste. Like they're all about, I'm gonna copy paste, and they accidentally paste it back into chat, right? Dude just scooped to your drill bit turn 4. That's better than you seeing his hand and then you scooping, which is something that I have done, right? I hope you guys are getting a chance to get these packs. We are going to be doing Deb's deck coming up here very shortly. I think we'll take probably about a 15-minute break so I can switch YouTube over, and then better make it 20. Every time I try to do it in 15 minutes, I don't have enough time to get everything switched over. So we'll try to do this. Take a quick 20-minute. Why did they have to ban Bridge from below? Why, man, Chris, I don't know, man. I didn't think that Dredge was that horrible, right? Like, maybe they just didn't like that everyone felt like they had to mainboard Rest in Peace and mainboard all these other things. So, like, when your entire meta has shifted to fight one particular deck, and you can't even play other decks because if you run into that one particular deck, you're dead. Yeah, I guess it's necessary. Hogak did some horrible things. So, you even have video evidence to prove it. Of what, Rocker? You think the ban is the correct thing to do? Yeah, it probably is. I mean, the Hogak deck was pretty oppressive, right? Like, I did pull the cards to it, and I did play it just a little bit. Um, I was going to stream it, but I wanted to get some games in with it before I streamed it, and just because the deck's fairly hard to pilot. No lie, a couple times I should have, like I wanted to go for mill first, but I needed that red source. I mean, I didn't go get my red source out of the deck, and then I went to mill and I milled over my red source, and I was like, well, darn it, I wanted to get the Vengevines back, so I took the path of, hey, let's mill first so that I had a better chance of getting, you know, the Vengevines back, and I had a better chance of getting like, not Gravecrawler, gassed in my graveyard and stuff, and then I went to sack my land to go get my red source, but at that point my red source had already been milled over, so yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah, I've scooped from what I've seen in the opponent's hand. Yeah, certain decks will always beat other decks. Like, I mean, Magic's always been this kind of like paper, rock, scissors thing where, aggro would beat control, but yet control would be able to beat mid range, whereas mid range would be able to beat, aggro. And then that went from paper, rock, scissors to paper, rock, scissors, lizard, spot, where you ended up, doing like where it. So combo's supposed to be in there in place of mid range, but they've killed combo so hard that a lot of people don't even put that in the original paper rock scissors anymore. It used to be aggro, combo, control, where you fit into one of those. Now mid range is taken over for combo, and combo is like this rare thing that, oh my goodness, it must just be some type of jank deck. But that did kind of, combo does take, the fourth spot, and then you have like synergy or tribal decks in that fifth spot that sometimes can do really well. A lot of times you'll see like elves as one of the best representations of those synergy or tribal decks. But yet you can also have elves decks that fit in the combo aspect where they're making infinite mana on like turn 3. And those decks have a really good chance at even beating decks like Hogak. You've got you've got other synergy decks like Tron, which is a synergy deck, and even Tron's also almost like a combo deck. If I hit these 3 cards, then I produce so much mana that I can now cast these other things. It's way too early, so it's hard to keep track of like what archetype just beats another archetype right now, but it's always supposed to have been, these decks will be kept in check because these decks over here exist, and if too many people get to playing decks A, then more people will start to play deck B because deck B beats deck A. Now that more people are playing deck B, deck C will start seeing more play because it has a good chance at beating deck A, but it really hoses deck B, and then the meta kind of circles back around from that. So, and that's how our meta's supposed to evolve, and we see it every 90 days when we get a new set, where you have these decks start to show up, and then as people are playing these, the next weekend you'll see a whole bunch of this at a tournament, and then the next weekend you'll see the thing that beats that, and things like that. So got to run for a bit. See me in the next stream. Well, thank you. Thanks for showing up, Tier 1 Jank. I appreciate it. You want to see the fully animated fight between an army of Gutter Bones and an army of Knight of the Ebon Legion. I think Ebon Legion wins as long as there's enough mana. But then Gutter Bones will just keep coming back with the same amount of mana. Right, if you've got 3 mana, then Gutter Bones keeps... But doesn't... Neither the Ebon Legion doesn't have Death Touch or Lifelink, does it? Banned Island symbol... from ATS. What? Island symbol in all forms. Oh, ban island symbols in all formats. Okay. Took me a minute to read that. Gains Death Touch on its activation. Right. As soon as they started growing, though, as soon as the Knights started growing, they would be unstoppable. Anyway, we're going to take that quick break. We're going to be back. We're going to play some Dev's deck. If you haven't checked out Dev's deck, go over and watch his deck tech video, SBMTG. And when we get back, we'll be playing his deck. Right? Like he just put out a deck tech of it today. I think I have. Yeah, I did this already. I'm ahead of the game for the first time ever, says I. Yeah. So, if you guys want to check out Temur Elementals, we're going to be playing that here on MTG Arena. If you want to check that out, stop by in 20 minutes. We'll see you back here at 9:30 Central Time. For those of you watching on YouTube, join us over in Discord. I'll be coming up with a couple questions that you can answer over in Discord to give those of you watching the replays a chance at winning some packs. Those will be sent out in direct messages. So don't forget to hit to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, bell for notifications. We're going to be streaming a lot this week. It's all arena content. Hope you all enjoy. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had fun. We'll see you next time here on Sideboard MTG.